Hi everyone, and welcome to this, the next installment in our Saturday live stream series. You're with Sambo, Seraphis the Death Knight here, and all the crazy members of our distant world from World of Warcraft, that is, not from Final Fantasy, and I think most of them are joining us in the voice chat today. Let's see if we can check that theory. Hello, distant world, are you there?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, it sounds like they're very much there to me. Good to see you guys, and wow, what a beautiful day it is today here in Melbourne. It's summer, and I know Tigerhawk Rosebud, who I definitely know is in the voice chat, will love to hear about the fact that it's a beautiful sunny day. There's Tiger, right? How's the weather over in your part of the world today?
Cold, dreary.
Oh, come on. You know what? I actually like snow, so I'm a little bit jealous. It's way too hot here. Does that make you feel better?
No.
Oh, okay, I'm trying. But it's a beautiful day in WoW as well. Look at it. What is it? It's about, I think, 11 o'clock at night game time. So it's a beautiful summer evening in WoW. And we're all gathered here today to have a whole bunch of fun, a very classic bunch of fun. And we'll get to that in just one moment. But you know what? I can't take my eyes off somebody, and they're standing right next to me here because I don't know if they're showing off or rubbing it in or a bit of both, but it is none other than Rust with her amazing outfit, number one, amazing PvP shoulders there, and this incredible mount, Bloodsail Admiral Kurai. Hello, Rust, how are you?
Hello.
Now, you know what? A lot of people have been asking.
Do you feel like a little uncomfortable?
Yeah, I do feel just a little bit uncomfortable. Just a teeny bit. My God, you're going to have to explain a number of things. First things first, though, your shoulders. Everybody keeps sending me comments and saying, hey, can you please tell me where Rust got her shoulders from? Because these are very classic priest shoulders. Of course, you are a priest. Can you please, for once and for all, tell everyone where would you get them, or where would you have to go? What would you have to do if you wanted shoulders just like yours?
Well, they used to be from the arena in Burning Crusade, but
right.
Now you can get them off the vendor in Netherstorm.
There you go,
off the honor points.
So it's honor points. So you still have to do PvP. Now, just quickly before I ask you the next question, quickly go into the chat room there. Of course, we don't want to forget about everyone live now on the YouTubes. Hello to everyone. Shindori7, Spooky4, hello to you. We've got Zach Tester. Time for the end of the week reward. Well, that's very complimentary. Thank you. Glad that you made it. CoolCat0302. Yay, I finally closed Guild Wars 2 to watch this. You guys are awesome. Yes, these guys are awesome. And glad you can join us, by the way. Carlos Hill, hello Sambo, you made it again. Indeed you did. Doughboy01, hello to you. Here we go. Lame101, hey everyone. Cream of Justice, hello. Mystic Prophet 57, and the Kyle Ice as well. Cold and snow over where I am in the world, he says, and in the New England part of the US, we've got a blizzard warning. Good Lord, is there anybody in the Mumble chat from that part of the world who's got a blizzard warning? Anyone? I hope not.
I'm actually in the middle of the blizzard right now.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, now you guys know I'm terrible with this. I haven't got an overlay these days, so I don't know who was that? Who's in the middle of a blizzard?
It was Keegs or Leroy right next to you.
Oh, g'day, mate. How are you? Good to see you. Now, there you go. There's Leroy. And don't you go anywhere, by the way, Rust, because we're going to ask you a couple more questions. So hang on. You've actually got a real-life blizzard right now. So we're playing in a blizzard game, and you're actually playing a blizzard game in a blizzard. Is that about right?
Yep.
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, I hope everyone's safe. And is it anything like? I've never actually endured a blizzard. As weird as that sounds, is there anything to worry about?
It's just a lot of snow and wind.
Okay, all right. So everyone's going to be safe.
Don't be outside.
And don't be outside.
Yeah, pretty much.
Especially.
Sad part is it's coming my way.
Oh, I see. So it's travelling across the country. Well, look, I hope everyone battens down the hatches and is safe and sound. Can I also say, by the way, that your outfit there, Leroy, is outstanding. I know what your shoulders are. Tell us what your shoulders are.
These are all the Lightbringer set, Tier 6 from Burning Crusade.
They are indeed. They are classic. Rust, you'd remember all of that. But speaking of Rust, I don't know about you, Leroy, but I'm standing in front of Rust here and I'm a little bit nervous because... Rust, seriously, what the hell is that mount? That is amazing. Look at your mount. Your mount is amazing, as the song goes. Bloodsail Admiral isn't enough. Shoulders aren't enough. All the things aren't enough for you. You've got to go and one-up me and get this incredible mount. Firstly, what is this mount called? Secondly, where the hell do you get it from?
This is from the Pandaria expansion. It's actually from some of the guys that are kind of related to what we're doing today. With the bug people.
That's the bug people from Pandaria, of course. So, yes, I think you're giving away some clues as to what we're going to be up to today. In fact, there we go. We'll go to the chat room. If we start talking about classic WoW and we start talking about bugs, what happens with you guys? You guys who have been in WoW since day one, does that bring up any memories in the chat room? Not in Mumble, because we know that you know what we're talking about, but there you go. There's your first 10 internet points if you can guess what part of the world we're heading to or what we're going to be running today. And yes, we're going to be running a raid, a classic raid. Really, really cool. I've been looking forward to this one. And Turtle Owner just saying it's Blizzception. It is Blizzception. Dark Prince Roman is saying, hi everybody, hello to you. And there's Cito. Woohoo, Sambo says Cito. Hello, Mr. Borgius Borg. I'm in game, but for some reason I can't add you as a friend. Well, that's weird. You should be able to add me by my battle tag. And hello there, Resh, as well. Okay, so this is really neat. Do you get this from questing, did you say, Rust, or is it some kind of special rep grind?
It's a rep grind with a race of bugs called the Klaxi.
Okay, all right, there we go. And like you say, possibly the next set of bugs up from the ones we're going to be coming across very, very shortly. Well, got to say, I'm jelly, and I don't have that, and now it's my goal to get it so that I can one-up you. Thanks for showing it off, though. Speaking of people who show off things, you know what, Merrick, I'm surprised that you're not on your time-lost Proto-Drake. Hello, sir, how are you?
Hello, and you know, I still need like 40 gold in order for me to get the flying inside the area here. So you're stuck with me on a mount, a regular mount.
I'm on a mount.
Or else, believe me, I would be on my time lost Proto Drake.
That's right, showing off as you rightly should. Oh dear. Now, Tigerhawk Rosebud, I noticed that you've named your pet here something very interesting. Do you care to explain that? What the hell?
Oh, you mean the silly rabbit?
It is a silly rabbit. You seem like you've got stricken by the disease that Rust has, which is naming her pets things like Refrigerator and Minnie, who has, you know...
But mine is a reference, though, to a commercial. I don't know if you guys ever had that, but we have a cereal called Trix.
Oh, no.
And there was a rabbit in the
Tricks are for
commercial.
kids.
They'd always say, silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
Oh, okay, all right, so that's why I didn't get it. All right, so all the Americans will understand that one. There we go. And look at this. Speaking of understanding...
Mine was a reference to the
let's see, where's yours? I can't see yours.
Refrigerator.
Oh, yes, Refrigerator. Well, I thought yours was just because it was an ice wolf, though. Is that right? Or is that an ad as well?
It's the cat.
It's a cat, that's right. I know it's definitely to do with cold and snow. Well, that's what I think the reference is. Do you know what, speaking of references...
that's what it was.
Well, yeah, it's still silly. It's still silly. Minnie has a really crazy one. I think she named her, like, her little sunflower, her nice, happy sunflower, some horrible... doomy, gloomy...
Murder face.
Murder face, thank you, Catella. That's the one's beautiful. Speaking of Catella, it is none other than Drakella and Blind Death, aka Catella and Blind Rage. A big hearty hello to you guys. Now, what's the weather like where you guys are, Blind Rage?
Cold and wet.
Cold and wet. Do you know what? I'd really swap some today. It's way too hot here. But do you know what? We're speaking of references and pets. Come on. Tell us, what is your one a reference to? Fenrir, however you'd like to say it. Go on.
Fenrir?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the summons in Final Fantasy XI that I wanted and I never got.
So is this your way of being able to get him?
Yeah.
I approve.
It's
Why
a cheap way, but I got him.
You got him. You got him at the end of the day. No problem. Oh, dear. And now, Drakella, you and Blind have got yourself, by the looks of things, to 61, so congratulations. I know your main is a shaman, Catella. What level is she up to?
56.
56. Gosh, you guys are motoring ahead, aren't you? You know what? You're both going to be 90 before you know it. Speaking of 90, I don't know if anyone noticed, but I am going to /flex here because somebody we all know whose name begins with S and ends in Ambo turned 90 this week. So just saying.
Gosh, you're old. I thought you were younger.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thanks. I hit my 90th. Shush, Tiger. I am now 90.
I seriously thought you were like in your 40s.
No, I'm 29, remember, just like Reggie. Reggie's told you guys time and time again. 29. Right, Tiger, you've met me in real life. You know I'm only 29. Tiger?
Right, you're older than me and I'm 25, so we're, yeah.
There you go.
So that makes me 4, right?
Yeah, anyway, I can also see somebody up behind us who also likes to think of me as a bitter old twisted man, and that would be Peachy Panda, aka Peachwater, flying on her Gold Lotus Dragon, which is very appropriate today. Hi Peach, how's it going?
Hello, Sambo.
Now, I don't know if folks know, but you know, you are, well, you're not Australian, well, you're Australian, but your blood, shall we say, is not Australian, and it's a big day for you today, therefore, isn't it?
Yes, I'm Chinese, and it's Chinese New Year tomorrow. Actually, it's Chinese New Year's Eve today.
That's right. So it's a Happy New Year's Eve to you, basically today.
Thank you.
Now,
yes.
Does that mean for you it's going to be? Oh, there's Tallahassee's come on in line as well. Does that mean for you it's going to be a big drunken debauch night for you?
No, it means I'll get lots of money though.
Ooh, I like that. You know, the difference between Chinese New Year and, well, let's say Australian New Year is that you guys get lots of money. I reckon we should adopt that practice. I like that. But either way, Happy New Year, and it's fitting that you have the dragon there as well, isn't it, I guess?
Even though it's the year of the snake, but...
Oh, is it?
It's golden, it's good, yes.
There you go. It's a golden dragon. That's got to be good fortune, and I hope you get lots of money tonight. So stay safe tonight. Don't get too drunk. Stelios beside you there. G'day, Stelios, a.k.a... Well, we know who that is. Hello, my friend. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How you doing, Sambo?
I'm good. It is, of course, a mere... Look, you've got a very special... You've got your Pally mount there, haven't you? That's classic old-school Pally mount. Now, did you get that the old-school way, or did you buy it from a vendor?
I just had it on my mount list, so I didn't really do anything for it, unfortunately.
Does anyone here remember the old days? The old, good old days of having to get the well, let's see, the Warlock mount for... what was that? The Dreadsteed, I think, and the Paladin mount back in the day. Gosh, it used to be a real arduous task, and nowadays you just get it handed to you on a plate. There you go. Little old Sambo, says Cito. Shush you. I love Trick, says Tyler. Carlos Hill is saying that mount is super nice. Sassy Sam says, Silithus, you got it in one. You absolutely got it one. We are heading to Silithus. Now let's see if anyone can actually tell us why we're going to Silithus. And clue is it's a raid that we're going to be doing. So there you go. You know what? I can see behind us here someone else. It looks like they're AFK. I'm not sure if she's AFK in the mumbles, and that would be Steph. Steph, are you there?
I'm here. Hi, Sam.
Oh, hello. How are you? And of course we remember you from last week because it was all about you last week with your bronze drake. Have you been enjoying it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I love it.
Now, I understand, though, that there have been other drakes in your life this week. Would you be so kind as to explain that? Because I do understand somebody's been grinding out the rep and somebody's been rewarded for that, and it looks like you're about to show off. There we go. Woo! Congratulations to you. Talk about a double bonus in 1 week. That's right.
Thank you.
Steph has got herself the Nether Wing Drake rep, and that means, of course, that you can now fly on those beautiful drakes, and just like me as well, I love them. Do you know what I love the most is when you come off the ground a little bit and you get that incredible sound of the enormous amounts of wind being beaten down.
One.
Yeah, aren't they amazing?
I want one.
Well, you know what? Now we can ask Steph. Steph, in terms of how long that took, what do you reckon in terms of hours or days? How long did that take you from woe to go to grind out the Netherwing?
It took me about 3 weeks, and I spent probably an hour and a half each day doing the dailies.
So 3 weeks of an hour and a half every single day. That is well worth it if you ask me, because they're one of my favourite mounts in the game. And you know what I can see in the background there? I can see someone else showing off even more. Rust, are you not happy with showing off that other one?
Last week.
Oh, look at it though. It is beautiful, isn't it? And I know why you love this one so much, because of course you're into your design and animation. And according to you, what we're looking at right now, which is the spline of the dragon's tail here, that's quite a feat of animation engineering, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's very impressive.
So that impresses you. So it sort of signs, seals and delivers the fact that Blizzard are masters of their craft?
Absolutely, with the animations, for sure.
Yeah, with the animations, of course, they are fantastic. You can see we've got a few new folk around here as well. We've got Kayman there. We've got Mystic Witchy, hello to you. We've got Barmaid the Diplomat, hello to you. I think we had a new member join us just before. Was it Ashley? Ashley, can someone help me out there? I can't
Ashale.
Ashale, hello to you. Welcome. It's always nice to have new members along. We've got, who's that? You. Oh, what's this? You are not Jinx. Wait a minute. Is that you, Jinx?
Yes, and it's actually pronounced Erdnot. And I'll give 5 internet points to anyone who can guess what that's reference to.
Mass Effect.
There you go.
Oh, you have to explain it to me. What's a reference to?
Mass Effect. It is one of the characters from Mass Effect, Rex. I don't know if you played the Mass Effect series.
Yes, Rex, the big guy.
It's a reference to his clan.
Okay, I understand now. Very cool. All right, well, welcome, Jinx. Now, what level are you? Oh, you're 60 already. Gee, you guys are up so very, very fast. All right, well, now I wonder, and there's, hang on. You know, someone else we've forgotten. Someone we've forgotten. Tick, 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 boom is the pet name. Assistant Professor Death Melons. Good afternoon, Jenna. How are you, sir?
I'm alright, how are you, Sambo?
Oh, I'm bloody great. This is the amazing thing, right? You are now 86, so firstly, congratulations on getting so high in such a short time. But tell us something about archaeology. Do I understand that you've pretty much leveled it up in a week?
I leveled it up in one day from level 0. Or at least a day.
Anyone who has leveled archaeology will know that that is a very, yes, definitely a big chair. That is almost, well, it's almost unbelievable, to be honest. I've been trying to level it for 2 years, and I'm nowhere near. Hang on, my profession level for archaeology is 181. So you're saying that you hang on, it's not 600, is it?
Yeah, it's 600.
You got it to 600. Rust, do you believe him? Is it possible to get it to 600 in a day?
I did mine in day 2 when it was in Cataclysm.
You guys are bonkers. Honestly, Katella, if you knew how much effort was involved in leveling archaeology, you too would be impressed. These guys are nothing but bonkers. You know who I can see in the background? They're good to see you, by the way, Jenna, is Shaden. Hi, Shaden. How are you, mate?
Hello.
Now, what about do you have archaeology?
Yeah, I was just laughing because I looked at mine and it's 48.
I reckon we need to get these guys to take us on a bit of an archaeology tour. Maybe do a bit of a power level for us. I don't know. What do you reckon? I'd love to get it up because you can get some.
Sounds good to me.
Well, you get some really cool rewards from archaeology, and I really, really want them. Now, let's see if I break the old fourth wall again. And of course, Reggie says I'm always breaking it. Let's see. Is Tallahassee in the chat yet? Are you there, my friend? Oh, is he there? Hello, Talla. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Oh, there you go.
Hello.
G'day. Nice of you to join us. Now, we're still hanging out the front of Stormwind. Whereabouts are you? You in our raid group? I don't think you are you?
I am.
Oh, you are? Bigby.
No, I am. I'm on the Bronze Drake.
The bronze. Oh, there you go. You're up the top. You were hiding from me in a nice pink tabard. Now, actually, this was kind of your idea what we're going to be doing today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you. Yes, look at that, Sassy Sam. Absolutely got it. And Sito is saying, "Woot! I thought Tick Tick Boom is somebody's pet. That was somebody's pet. That was Jenna's pet." So today, what we're going to be doing in just 1 second is we're going to be running back into Stormwind. We're going to take a flight point to Menethil Harbour. We're then going to take the boat from Menethil Harbour to Theramore, and then we're hopefully, with everybody, going to be able to fly all the way down to the Night Elf outpost in Silithus, and I hope everyone's got that flight point. And then, of course, Tallahassee, this was your idea. What classic raid are we going to be running today?
Well, we're going to try AQ40.
Oh, is it 40? I thought it was 20. So 40 it is. 40 with the twins?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, okay, so there are, I don't know how many of us are over 60, but I think we've got about 10 or 11 or 12 of us, I think. Was that right, Katella?
Yeah, it was over 11. 11 was when I stopped counting.
All right, there we go. So
I think about 15.
Wow. So, I mean, look, back in the day, of course, as the name suggests, folks, you needed 20 level 60s, or in this case, 40 level 60s to do this raid, and it's a very difficult fight because there are lots of mechanics in there that you have to take care of. Whether or not we're going to be able to do it with a bunch of 60 pluses, Lord only knows, but you know what? The main thing is that we're going to have a bunch of fun trying. So, glad that you could join us. Now, do you remember these fights that much, Bigby? Do you remember them?
Yeah, they're sort of burned into my memory because they're horrible.
Yeah, they are very tough, and they were challenging back in the day. I don't think they're any less challenging these days, even in our overpowered state. So, let's see. I think what we should all do now, if we don't mind, can we all now make our way into Stormwind City? and I don't know if anyone needs a ride, but I'll hop out. I'll hop on my rocket. Rust might be able to do the same thing. If anyone needs a ride, feel free to click on me, and we'll take you to the flight point. And remember, folks, we are going to fly all the way. Hello there, Death Melons. Going to fly ourselves all the way to Menethil Harbour, which of course is north. So it's north of Ironforge. It's the next one above Ironforge. Now, Tallahassee, how long has it been since you've actually been in AQ40?
Since the end of Vanilla, so since BC came out, which is a long time.
Well, that is a very long time. Now, I've been there more recently than that. Here we go, Menethil Harbour, and off we go. So we're going to take a big flight. I've been there in more recent times, but from memory, it didn't actually change at all. It's still the same mechanics, still the same fight. Look at that, we've got half of Distant World flying across Elwyn Forest. It looks like some kind of aerial invasion going on. Now, everyone in chat, is there anyone who couldn't make it to Menethil? I assume that everyone's got that flight point, yeah? Everyone cool? I think so. Nobody's arcing up, so that's a good sign. I like the boat. Yes, God, how did they level that fast, says Sassy Sam. I have absolutely no idea how they level their archaeology that fast. It is bonkers. Have you've been trying your archaeology, Tallahassee?
It's not that high. I think it's like level 70 or something.
Yep. Mine's not much higher than that.
Yeah.
Hello there, Zedriador. Hello to you. Teal Griffin, hello to you. And Carlos Hill is saying, don't crash. You know what? Fortunately, I can't crash a taxi. Even I can't do that. So there you go. Hey, now this is another thing I wanted to ask for the veterans of WoW. So I'm looking to people like Rust and Merrick and Tallahassee, most probably. Shaden, maybe you too. In the old days, do you guys ever remember being able to click off the taxi mounts? Because I don't remember ever being able to do that. No? Yes?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been able to jump off of the mount.
So how would you do
I
that?
remember being able to do that.
Did you
remember?
Because was there a buff up the top that you'd right click on or something? I'm not sure.
How did I do that? I can't remember because it's been such a long time since I've tried it.
Yeah. Well, I definitely know it was possible. I just don't remember doing it. And by the way, folks, as you can see, you're getting a nice tour here as we fly past the Ultra Storms there, and of course through the Burning Steps in the Searing Gorge, past Blackrock Mountain, which, let's face it, is basically WoW's homage to the Mount Doom, I guess is how you would put it, how you describe it. And of course in there is Nefarian's Blackwing Lair, is all of the bad guys are basically in that mountain. And we had a lot of fun actually taking down Neff a couple of weeks ago, and maybe we'll stream that at some point. But we're trying to work our way through all the classic content, and behind the scenes we've already actually done Molten Core, and that was a whole bunch of fun. And we've done Nefarian, and now of course the next one is AQ20 or 40. So yeah, why did you decide to jump us straight into 40, Tallahassee, and miss 20? Do you think it's more interesting of a fight?
That, and I think it'll actually be pretty hilarious. But having a look at the roster, maybe we should do 20, because most people are just on to 60.
Right.
Or just a little bit over.
Yeah, it could be too tough, I think, because when you think about it, that was designed for 40 level 60s. You know, that's a lot. That is a hell of a lot. So maybe we should do 20. And there you go, folks. If you're watching on,
because I'd be healing.
Well, yes, you will be healing.
That's true.
Well, we can try it, I guess. And yes, we're flying past Ironforge there. It's a beautiful sight. You can see the sun setting in the background there, the nice orange sunset against the beautiful snow-capped mountains. This game, no matter what you say, is indeed a beautiful game. In fact, let me get rid of the UI for you guys there, and you can just enjoy our beautiful scenic flight all the way to Menethil Harbour, and we're nearly there. It's just over the other side of this mountain. Just made quite the transition of landscape. Why is there a My Little Pony on the screen, says Zedridor. That's because it's an add-on of mine. There it is. And it's called My Little Companion, and you can choose a My Little Pony to have and follow you around on your screen. It's very cute. I'm a brony, so that's why. So there we are, and let's see. Here's someone.
Sambo?
Yes.
Do we have a second to say hi to a friend of ours?
Of course.
Somebody joined us in voice chat just recently, and she's being very quiet. Lady Kriya.
Really? Because I'm alt-tabbed, I can't see the voice chat. is Lady Kriya. Are you there right now?
Hi, Sambo. How are you?
Oh my God, Lady Kriya! I haven't spoken to you since the end of Final Fantasy XIV, and of course, you know what, guys? If you are watching from home, you might remember Lady Kriya was one of our most commented. Well, your thoughts at the end of the Final Fantasy XIV episode there, Lady Kriya, were one of my most commented things ever in my entire channel. And because, by the way, look at that beautiful sunset there. Look at that purple sky. It's absolutely lovely. Your thoughts and sentiments about the end of the game as we know it were something that really resonated with a whole bunch of people, and I'd just like to thank you for that. And of course you gave a lot of people a lot to think about. So, you know, in the time that has passed since that day, Lady Kriya, you were very emotional that day. It was a very sad moment as we all come here. Now we're going to wait for everyone to arrive at this boat, and don't worry, we won't take off without making sure that everyone is here. Lady Kriya, how are things these days? I mean, do you miss the game terribly?
I miss it very much. I'm actually really excited to try the beta that's going to be coming out soon, and hopefully I'll get to play it with you when it does come out.
Well, of course, we do hope that you'll join us, because you're a huge part of Distant World, and we've missed you greatly. So what have you been up to, by the way?
Oh, not much. Just I'm back in school now, and yeah, school's pretty fun.
Good.
It helps stave off the boredom.
Of course, while we wait for A Realm Reborn, right? What else should school be
Definitely.
for? There we go. Now, by the way, Katella, we've got someone here who's saying, can you please invite me quickly? We've got a player who's watching the live stream, and that's okay. We've got someone called... Oh, I'm going to try and spell their name out. So are you ready with your invite skills there, Katella? Let me know and I'll start spelling their name out for you.
Is it just R invite?
Yep, you can do that.
G invite.
Or G invite. Oh, maybe
no,
not.
Oh,
G.
for guild or for...
No,
right. Guild invite. Yeah, right.
Just /invite should be enough. So /invite space, and here we go. They are GELEIMINIANN. So that's Galliamin. I don't know how to say that. There we go. Join the raid group. Well done. Thank you very, very much. So the more the merrier with this raid. All right, so you can see here comes the boat. I think pretty much everyone's going to be here. I'd imagine you can see a couple of stragglers running up behind. There we go. Let's hop on this boat, folks. And, of course, this is the classic old-school boat that is going to take us all the way over to Menethil Harbour. This is just like the old days, isn't it, Tallahassee? And you know what? Just like the old days, I always get up here, and I have a tradition when we get on these boats, and that is to get behind the wheel and to do this. There we go. It is tradition. You all must do a /train, and especially if there's any humans here, because the human train is hilarious, basically. Look at all these paths of frost everywhere, Rust. There we go. Woo woo! Choo choo! Oh my lord, what have we started now? Dear, oh dear,
Hopefully
oh dear.
the boat won't sink with all these people on it.
Yeah, well, especially with all these pudgy pandas.
Same thing.
Oh, the pudgy panda. There's Peachy Panda. Now, have we left anyone behind? Woo, choo choo! Is anyone left behind? I hope not. Who's that running along there? That is Unknown. I'm not sure who Unknown is, but hello. Do you know what? I got trolled big time the other day. Somebody actually named their character Unknown with a funny O, and I thought it was a glitch in the game, but they were actually Unknown. Hello, Tigerhawk Rosebud. Of course, you are dancing. Do you know, you need to come up the front, Tiger, because there's a bit of a trick, and I don't know if it's a trick. It's a bit risky, but you can actually get up here and do the Titanic thing of I'm the king of the world, and you can actually jump down onto the front, and someone is already out the front there. Who's that out the front who's on it? It is Jenna, I believe. And if you're very careful, oops, we've got to wait for the transition. You can see we're going to sail across the sea and end up in Theramore there. But if you're very careful, you can actually jump down the front and walk all the way out to the front there and yell, I'm the king of the world. Not that that's corny or anything like that. So let's try it. Now we're in the marsh, it's a bit safer. Let's see if I can jump up. There we go. And all the way out the front. Yeah, and if you fall off, it doesn't matter now. But there you go. You're right out the front. Look at that. Look at that amazing sunset there. Is that not incredible or what? I love this game so much. Let's swim down there. I fell off. I'm going to get my Path of Frost, and we'll mount up. There we go. How is that sunset? It is beautiful. It is blood red. So did everyone make it, or is everyone phased weirdly? I don't actually appear to see anybody.
It's just slow. Loading screen probably.
Just slow. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to just make our way in. Oh, hang on. Now, I know why I can't see you guys, because I'm phased. And this town is all blowed up for me because I've done the event here, and I don't think anybody else has. Yeah, so look, if you're watching the live stream, you'll now be able to see what this town looks like to me. In fact, I'm going to fly up, and you guys can see it is basically just a great big crater in the ground. It is completely blowed up, and that's because Garrosh Hellscream has actually destroyed this, and I've taken part in the pre-Pandaland event. And I think if you haven't taken part of that, then you get to see the old Theramore. So, Tallahassee, what's happened for you? Is this just the normal Theramore?
Yeah, just normal Theramore.
Hey there, Ryder, in the chat. And yes, we've got to love Path of Frost, absolutely. What realm is this? This is the Thrall realm. So I don't know if you guys are looking at the live stream, but you can see right there that, yeah, it's not what it used to look like. Now, as a consequence of that, I believe I don't have a flight point here. So you guys, I can see you on the map, but I can't see you in real life. It says I've got a flight point there, but I definitely know there isn't one because it's been blown up. So that's a bit of a flub on the part of Blizzard, because yeah, there's where the flight point is, and there is definitely no flight point. So I'm going to have to manually do it, unfortunately. So can you guys, do you, and especially Tiger, do you have a flight point that takes you to Cenarian Hold in the Silithus zone to the southwest? Can you see Cenarian Hold? Now, south and west. It's the southwest corner of this continent almost. Cenarian Hold. It's next to Ungoro Crater. So it's over to the west side at the south of the continent. Anyone make it that far? Tiger Hawk?
I can't.
Not seeing it.
My guess is that she probably wouldn't have it yet.
Okay, so if
I
that's
don't think so. I think that's one you need to pick up.
Okay, so Tiger, what you're going to have to do is, can you see my dot on the map? I should be off to the west of the city. West of the city. Yep. So come follow me, and hopefully we will phase out, and I'll be able to get you on my rocket, and you and I can manually fly there. So if we get out of this city and far enough, hopefully we'll phase in together. So can you come this way? Now, was anyone else unable to make it down that far? And the rest of you guys hopefully are flying. There you go. You can see everyone is making their way there right now. They're flying down south, and we'll do a manual cut straight across. So we'll probably get there about the same time. So Tiger, let's see. Where's Tiger? There she is. So keep coming. Keep coming to the west. Now, Peachy Panda, what about you? Have you got a flight point to Cenarian Hold?
No.
You don't?
Nope.
So can Rust fly you there?
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go, all done. There we are. Now, isn't there an NPC that time travels you back to old Theramore, Sambo? That's a very good question, Cool Cat, and I believe not. Not that I've discovered, although I could be wrong. But look at that sunset, folks. It is absolutely beautiful. Love it.
Kimond needs a raid as well.
Right. Unfortunately, my ride is it's going to be taken up with. And is Kmund still there? No, it looks like Kmund. Oh, look, it looks like they got a ride. Maybe, I hope. But my mount is going to be taken up with Tiger. Sorry, Kmund. So you may have to.
I've got Peach too, so I can only take one.
Yes, I'm not sure if anyone else has got any multi-passenger mounts, but you may have to actually just run your way to the next flight point, perhaps. There we go. All right, so Tiger, are you still coming? You can see me on the map. Just keep coming. And I'm not sure how long it's going to take until we phase. There you go. Hello. There we are. Oh, you phased out. Yep, no, you phased out again. Hang on, we'll keep coming. There we are.
Up.
No, keep coming forwards, I think. And you should be able to see me now. There we are. Gotcha. All right. So again, folks, the reason for that was because I've done an event there. and that means that if others haven't done the event, then it's completely a different phase and we disappear from each other. So yes, there we go. Mystic Witchy is saying this is a long taxi ride. Now who can tell me, classic WoW here, I am running over the worm bog in Dustwallow Marsh. Who knows what particular nasty from the original World of Warcraft lives in the worm bog in Dustwallow Marsh? Anybody?
Oh, it's my favorite dragon.
Your favourite dragon. I think you're definitely along the right track there. Tallahassee, you'd know who it is, wouldn't you?
Does it start with an O?
It does start with an O. Maybe we
Onyxia.
Onyxia, that's right. It's our good old mate, Onyxia. Now, another... Oh, did you fall off there? Where's Tiger?
I think I did.
Where's Tiger gone? She's over there. Now, this is all new as well. If you haven't been into the 1,000 Needles for a while, then you guys are going to have a real surprise as we fly over that. Now, where did Tiger go? Are you still floating through the air, or did you... Oh, there you go. Hello.
No, I landed on a rock. There you go.
So this is the 1,000 Needles. Now, in the old days, 1,000 Needles used to be a dry... Oh, you fell off again.
I fell off, yes.
Gosh, this is annoying. Rust, seriously, what are they trying to achieve with this weird phasing thing that's going on here?
I think they just haven't quite perfected it yet.
I think they haven't quite perfected it either. It's damn annoying, I will say that. Now, let's see if we can keep you on here.
Yeah, even when you're on your own server, you'll still phase.
Yeah, well, Tiger's on my own server, so I don't understand why that happens. But anyway, here we go. This is... Oh, you fell off again? Oh, my lord.
Maybe she's jumping off on purpose.
Uh-oh, hang on, she's going to
Well,
die,
I'm
isn't
getting
she?
attacked now, and I think I
can't even find you. Here we are, quick, jump on.
Oh, Tiger!
No,
too late!
Oh, man.
And the thing is evading.
Oh, no.
And I can't even mount. Oh, there we go, leaving combat. Oh, my lord. It's alright, I'll be able to... Fortunately, I've got an insta-res, but look at where you are. God, I hate Blizzard sometimes. Why do they do this? It is completely unnecessary for this ridiculous phasing. I now need to find some mobs so I can actually build up my... do you know what? If you release Tiger... Oh, hang on. Here's a mob. Here's a bunch of mobs. I just need to try and get my focus up. Or not my focus, my... whatever it's called. I can't remember. What's it called? The Death Knight stuff?
Runic Power.
Runic Power, that's right. Although I don't think I'm going to be able to get it up too high. Because these guys are so easy to...
release?
Well, you may have to. Let me just get... I'm just trying to get some Runic Power happening here. Okay, I've got 49. It's just a matter of trying to keep it up. There we go. Now I've got to try and find you very quickly while my Runic Power is up. Where are you? I can't even see you. Oh my god! Tiger Rosebud. Where are you? You over there? Oh no, nah, you're gonna have to release. This is a hopeless place.
I'll come get you. I'm not that far from you guys.
Oh really? Can you res?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, because this is so annoying, because, of course, she's in a really difficult place to find. It's not your fault, Tiger. In a really difficult place to find amongst the brambles where you're not meant to be, right? So she's underneath some scenery, basically. I'm in an area where I one-shot people, and in order to be able to do a raise ally, I need 30 Runic Power. So by the time I kill a whole bunch of people, and then try and find my way up to her, and then try and do it, it's all run out, so it's all a lost cause. There you go. Hello. And it's all because stupid Blizz make you fall off. I can't believe they do that. And look, I can't even get up there. Thank you. So there we go. So what I was trying to describe, folks, is the fact that it's all changed around here as well in 1,000 Needles. It's all underwater ever since the Cataclysm. That's been a massive change here. So if you're used to running through 1,000 Needles, you will hardly recognize it anymore. And look at this. Our rescuer, our saviour has come in. Thank you so much. Hello there. Look at that. She's in her pirate hat as well. Can you see Tiger? Look at that. A raise. Thank you, Rust. We appreciate that.
You just landed on the cliff.
Yeah. Oh no, Shaden summoned me over. So.
Oh, good.
Thanks.
Thank you.
There we go. And look at that. I'm cool and really not. And Tainted Cheese are all saying yes, it is. Oh my god!
I'm gonna die.
I saved you.
Now, how do these things get up here to kill her, though? I don't understand. Like,
She's low level.
Yeah, but how do they path
They come
up
from
here?
miles away.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
They cheat.
There we go. Now let's see if we can fly you across here without you falling off. Alright, at last, there we go. So, as we were saying, this is now Thousand Needles. And Thousand Needles has been swamped with water. So it's very, very, very different place than it was back in the day. And in fact, there are a whole bunch of new things in here, including this little terrace area up the top here, which you won't recognize before. The Twilight Bulwark, if you like. This is all new. So all of that is since the Cataclysm, pretty much. If you haven't played since Cataclysm, then there's lots and lots of changes. Alright, so here we go. We are now about to cross over another classic zone, that being the top corner of Bigby. Oh, and Bigby wants to summon us. Thank you, Bigby. I'm just going to sit down on the ground here, so this is a much quicker way. You're already at the gates then, are you? There we go. Accept the summon. And of course, this is another classic thing from the old days, summoning stones. And of course, nobody really uses them anymore. Remember this, guys? Remember actually having to click on these and summon people? Oh, it brings back the memories. Katella, this wouldn't be something that you'd be used to, I guess. Or do you remember summoning stones from the old days?
Not at all.
Not at
I'm
all.
still new to WoW, really.
Right. Well, back in the day, part of the adventure was actually making your way to a dungeon. So that was actually half of the effort, if you like. And then you would summon... So in other words, 3 people at least had to make it. And then the rest of you had to summon the rest of the raid there via these summoning stones. So there were always a group of 3 or 4 that would go on ahead to make the perilous journey actually to the start of the raid. And speaking of the start of the raid, look at this scenery as we wait for the rest of the guys to get summoned, folks. Here we are. If I zoom out, you can see now we are right at the tip here of AQ. And you can see Anchorage, the Fallen Gate. This here has a very, very special place in the history of servers, the Fallen Kingdom here, because back in the day there would be one player who could actually open this. There was a great big world opening event back in Vanilla WoW, and I think, Rust, were you present to the opening on your server? Yeah. I think you were saying.
Yeah, it was.
Wow, that's something that I can't claim to my fame. What about you, Tallahassee? Do you remember the opening at all?
I do, but I wasn't there. But I know that it was a source of massive trolling for quite a while.
It sure was. It was a massive event. And all sorts of PvP and all sorts of shenanigans would go on. Alright, so let's see. Is there anybody here who still needs a summon to the gates? Anyone? Speak now or forever hold.
I could, but I'm not in the raid.
And who's that? And can we add you to the raid?
Asale.
What level are you? Are you level 60? Alright, never mind. Alright, we'll take that as completed. We're done. So, now who would like to explain to us, this is an area where in fact there are multiple instances. So who wants to be the one to explain to us why is there an AQ 20 and an AQ 40? Who wants to do that? Tallahassee? Rust?
I leave it to Tallahassee.
Tella, do you remember why? I'm just going to have a quick look around while we get an explanation here. Do you remember?
It was more of an experiment than anything else. So they wanted to do AQ 20, which is this entrance over here.
Yep.
So it was more of a experiment to see how 20-mans would be accepted. And then there was the more traditional 40-man, which is up those stairs.
Which is where we just flew up now. Yep, so we just flew up to the 40, and Tallahassee is exactly right. This is back in the day when 40-man raids were the norm in World of Warcraft, and they thought, you know what, it's really hard to get 40 people together. Should we experiment with the 20s? And that's exactly what they did with this one, and I think it was a success, and of course that paved the way for a lot of 20-man content in the game. Now unfortunately, for those of you who are less than level 60, this is going to be quite literally the end of the road for you guys, but at least you got to come over here and see exactly where it is. And this is where you will want to come one day, because you get a very, very cool mount. And I'm going to bring up my mount panel. Here it is. And if you're watching the stream, take a good look at this, because you can get a thing called a Quiraji battle tank. Now, they are only available in AQ. You can only get them in AQ. And the other thing is that you can only actually ride them in AQ as well. They are not rideable anywhere else. In fact, if I click on mount, you can see it says that I can't use that here. Now, once we actually head inside, I will be able to mount up on that, and that's a very cool thing. And there's a whole bunch of different colors. Who can tell me, Merrick, do you remember how many different colors there are of this mount? I don't.
I thought there were 4. There was yellow, green, blue, and red.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. We'll soon find out.
I thought there was more than that.
There's also the black one, but that one's not available anymore, and you can actually get a dark blue one.
Oh, but the dark blue
I thought there was a purple one as well.
Yeah, the dark blue one is from archaeology.
Ah, okay, right, there we go. So they're very, very cool, very, very special. Now let's see, who's this? This is Peachy Panda. Peachy, you aren't able to come in with us?
No, I'm only level 40.
Oh, well.
Blessings be
There we go, we are going to say goodbye to you just for now. And Tigerhawk Rosebud as well, is it goodbye for you?
Goodbye, yep.
Goodbye. Now, it's kind of cool over here, though, so you might want to have a bit of an explore around. I know that you like your screenshots, so there's plenty of opportunity in here, and you're pretty safe out the front there, by the way, if you want to have a bit of a run around and just get some screenshots. So lots and lots of fun for you. Peanut butter jelly time. Look at that. Just missing out by 2 levels, a level 58 Death Knight. Let's head on in, folks. Wish us luck. Let's see what happens. It's been a long time since we've run in here. Oh, what? What does it say? Instance is full.
The one over where you are is the level 20.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the one that this is the one that you can't get the mount in.
Oh yeah, so which one are we
going in?
in?
The one where I am. So if you have a look at your map and have a look at the one where I am, that's the entrance to 40.
Oh, so you want to go over there. Oh, okay, right. Whoops. There we go. Mount. Whoopsie. But still, why did it say the instance is full? I don't get it. Were there more than 20? Was that just a weird error?
Well, they must have changed it to 10 man.
Yeah, they downgraded it to 10.
Oh my god, there we go, it's 10. So Mystic is saying it's 10 player. Wow. Well, there you go, folks. So they've made it even more easy mode. Now, is this still 40 or has this gone down to 20 now?
No, it's still 40.
Okay, thank goodness for that. Talk about easy moding everything. There we go. There is Sithun. Oh my god. You know what? Oh dear, I am getting all sorts of crazy nightmares from this stuff. This is a really rough one. How's the hot Aussie sun? Says Zed. It is very hot today, in fact. Way too hot for me. Black is from archaeology. Says, who's that? From Ruzo75. Thank you very much. How lives it in Australia? Things live good. Things live good. Hello, Hitman15628. Good to see you. So this is one of the premium old school 40-man raids, and this was a very big deal back in the day, and it's going to be lots and lots of fun to relive this. Now what I want to do is show you guys this mount. Here it is. This is the green Kuraji battle tank, and there it is. It is a very cool mount, and look at that. Merrick has got a yellow one, and who's that on the blue one there? Is that you, Rust?
Yeah.
I've actually got the yellow, blue, and green.
Oh, okay, I've only got the one. We've got Shaden has got a blue one as well. Very, very cool. Ooh, listen to that. Whoa. Oh, okay, this is bringing back all sorts of memories. Alright, so what we're going to do now is, you can see when you hit spacebar, they do that sort of hissy spit, I guess. So we're just going to wait. Is there anyone else who is joining us today who isn't in here yet? Do we need to wait for anyone? Speak up now.
Blind's almost here.
Blind's almost there. Okay, so there are a lot of mechanics in this where we're going to need 2 tanks and all that sort of stuff, but we will cross those bridges when we come to it. So I'm going to buff myself up, because even though I'm way overpowered, I guess, it's still going to be advantageous for us to get the buffs out. So if any of you guys can buff, yes, thank you, whoever was that. That was Rust giving us a nice stamina buff. Let's get it happening. I need to eat, so I've got 375 extra stamina. Yep.
You want me to go blood?
Yeah, we will need 2 tanks. Although, I guess we've got Big B and we've got you. 3 can't hurt, I guess. Yeah, you might as well. We'll see. We'll see.
There is actually going to be a point where we're going to need 5.
That's true.
Just saying.
True. But you could switch later, so it's up to you guys. You can turn into your tank spec now if you like. Blind, if you want to go blood, it's up to you. Totally up to you. Good luck, guys, says Barmaid.
I can go unholy or blood, whichever.
Okay. I would go blood at the moment, to be honest. We'll just see how it goes.
Okay. I'm on protection paladin.
Good stuff. That's tank spec right there. Alright, so Sunsilla and Blind and Jinx and Catella. This is all new for you, isn't it? And Stelios?
Si, senor.
It is.
Si, senor. Okay,
Yes.
well, look, I've got 373,000 hit points. We shall soon see by these pulls up here how that goes. Oh, what's that? Cocky Crow? Whose is the Scarecrow?
I found out how to get the scarecrow.
How do you get
it's
it?
from the tillers.
Oh, it's from the tillers, okay. Alright, so here we go. Let's do a test pull here. I'm going to mark him up and we'll see what happens. Hang on, where's my... Come here. Come on. There we go. So you can see he's only 213k, so it shouldn't be too much of a thing, but he can still hit pretty hard. Now, where are my marks? Oh, I don't actually have marks because I'm not the raid leader. That's okay. No problem. Alright, so he died pretty quickly, didn't he? I think we're going to be okay.
Yeah.
108k. But the thing is about this game, right, or about this particular instance, is it's not about the hit points, and it's not about how hard they hit, it's about the mechanics and what you have to do. For example, later on with the twins, we have to keep them separated, got to keep them separated, or else they keep healing each other and stuff like that. So it's really, really cool mechanics. Now, let me just turn down the sound here, go to System, and go to Sound, because it's a little bit loud. There we are. Whoops, that's 0. We don't want 0. Okay, now Silver Scarab. Who can remember what the Silver Scarab was for? I remember. Anyone? No.
Oh, isn't that for the armor?
It was currency.
Yeah, it was currency for, that's right, for the quest there you'd hand in. It was basically like a token. Now, someone was asking, who was that picture in the loading screen? That's him right there. I'm going to mark him now with a great big star. That is the Prophet Scarum. That is the person that was on the loading screen. So he's our first little mini boss, if you like. Alright, so let's round up these guys. So if you're a tank, go for it. Let's just, I think it's safe to pull them. If you ask me, what do you reckon, Tallahassee? All of the tanks in this group should be okay to pull, I'd say. And look at that! A green Karaji resonating crystal. If you have the mount, please pass. This here is the first chance for people to get a drop of the actual bug mount. If you don't have a bug, please need it now. Please need it, and if you already have the green one, like I do, please pass it. Please pass. So you guys who...
Another one.
There's another one as well. How good is this? So we're just going to double check. I've already got the green one, so I'm going to pass. So Katella, Blind, Jinx and Co. This is your chance to actually get yourselves a riding bug. So congratulations if you got it. So who won? Who won the first round there?
I think I got one.
Oh, congratulations. There were 2. Who got the second one? Looks like it was Gileminian. Congratulations. And Gilemian, I hope that you don't already have it, by the way, and of course that would be manners. So it looks like we're still going to get one for Blind Rage and for Jinx, and look at this, we've got the Prophet here. Now, Tallahassee, do you remember the mechanics of this guy? Not that it's going to matter today.
Yeah, you actually had to tank him on the 2 pedestals, so
That's
on either
right.
side you see where it goes up to the stairs, and then everyone else was up the top.
That's right, and of course that is because he summons all of the different images of himself, and it was very, very, very difficult. Look at that, we've got ourselves a Greater Scarab Coffer key, opens the Greater Scarab Coffer, so definitely greed on that one. Boots of the Redeemed Prophecy, you can see these are purples from classic old school WoW, and in fact, you know what, we're all okay to greed or need, I think we should, I don't know, what do you want to do? Because for transmogrification purposes, if you control click on those boots, you can see they are very, very unique. Same with the leggings. These are all going to be unique looking. So I'm going to say, did anyone already greed on the boots, or for purple should we need for transmog? What do you think, Tallahassee?
I don't mind. I mean, I'm just going on them.
Greed on them?
just greeded on.
Okay, so if you want the
probably
boots...
still pass them between people.
That's true. So let's go greed then for now. So if you want to do some transmogging, go for greed, because this old classic stuff is going to be perfect for the transmog stuff. So congratulations to all of the winners. But Tallahassee is absolutely right. Back in the old days, you used to have to actually hop up to the side here and tank these guys because they would split off, and it was a very, very rough fight. You can see now we just basically walked over it. So Katella and Blind, you're not really getting a good idea of quite how difficult this is, unfortunately, but trust me when I say back in the day it was very, very, very rough. Very rough. Alright, so Katella, did you get one in the end? Did you get one of these mounts?
Yeah, I think so. I just gotta find it.
Okay, so it will be called, if you search in your mount list, it will be under G for green.
She might have to train it in her inventory first.
Oh, it could be in the inventory.
Drops as an item.
This could be a crystal there. There we go. And congratulations!
There we go.
Well done. Alright, so let's carry on now. Hopefully they've actually got it. Yes, they've got maps now in these dungeons. Now, back in the day, Catella, you used to have to run these without any maps. And oh my god, was it difficult. Like, getting around in here was a nightmare, because these are very, very, very big places. Now, here, you should have a quest that you've got, because you should have the Courage Lord's insignia already from a drop from that last boss. And you can see we can complete that quest. And it's now a blue...
Oh, I didn't get it.
Oh, really? That's okay. It's just a little bit of silver and a bit of XP. It's nothing too major. Alright, so now I think we start heading down, don't we? Do we head down? Pretty sure. We've got the
into the bowels of the place.
Yep, into the bowels. Here we go, into the brainwasher area down here. So let's go straight into it, folks. It's a big instance. And again, just... I say for the transmog stuff that we greed on it just makes things super easy. And here we go down. You can see it looks like a dead end, but over here we've got this tunnel leading down. So we've got bugs. It's an infestation of bugs. It's all very creepy down here. And the cool thing is, though, at any time to get around in this raid easier, you can actually hop on your mount. So I do recommend that. It gets around a lot faster. Tried to add you SamboNZ 6471. There you go. I don't think it's 6471. I think I'm one... Oh, I can't remember. If you go and have a look on my Let's Play series, my battle tag is actually listed in the description there, and you will find it. So we are definitely... Tallahassee was right. We're going deep, deep, deep down into the bowels of the beast, so to speak. Let's pull those guys over. And if we have a look on the map, I don't think... Which way do you want to go, Tallahassee? I remember there was always multiple ways of completing this because there's so many different angles. Do you want to go down more, or do we want to head out into the north, up here to these bosses? What do you think? Or do we want to head to the southern boss there? Or what do you think? Which way did you used to run it? South? Are you there? No, maybe he's not there. If he's there, I can't hear you. Oh, there you are. Yep, there you are. There's a...
So, may as well do that.
Yep, down the bottom. Let's go down. And, of course, there is a chest over here, the large scarab coffer. So, whoever won that key before is going to be able to actually open that coffer, which is a very cool thing. So, agreed on that. And you can see here, for me, it says that it's locked, so I'm unable to do that. Who won it? There we go, it's all open, and we got the idol, and this is classic old school stuff here. Idols for the Paladin, Hunter, Rogue, Shaman, and Druid. I'm going to pass on those myself. But back in the day, Catella, Blind, Jinx used to actually have to be able to... Well, you could get these idols for your class specifics, and they're not actually a mechanic that's used in the game anymore, but they still have them as drops in here. It's very interesting. Here come the brainwashers. Oh, and look at this! It's a blue one!
There's a blue one.
It's a blue one. So I guess anyone who doesn't have a blue one can need on this. I guess, there we go. Need on blue if you don't have it. And good luck to everyone. And let's see who won it. And it is Steph! Congratulations, Steph.
Alan.
You're the proud owner of a blue...
Thank you.
A blue riding bug. Well done.
And here come the bosses.
Yep, here come the bosses, alright. This is the
Stay
Lord.
close together so I can heal you.
Yep, Lord and the Princess. So these guys are very rough, and you will be feared. And you can see the low levels are going to get absolutely caned here. You can see there, Jinx and Merrick are absolutely getting killed here. Now we've got to try and keep these guys apart. So I'm going to taunt the Princess off. Can someone please taunt off the Lord? And we've definitely got to keep these two away from each other. You can see Jinx is dead. Oh. And I'm having a hard time. I couldn't actually taunt the princess off then. That's how. And I'm feared. So you can see, even at our high level here, folks, this is a very, very difficult fight, and we're not even anywhere near the difficult stuff yet. But even this is rough, and it's not because of the amount of health they have, but it's because of the mechanics in the fight. It is terribly difficult. Right, so
because we don't have Fear Ward.
Yep, I don't have a Fear Ward.
You
So
can't use it the same way anymore.
Really?
No, there's a cooldown.
Oh man, I am keeping on getting feared here, and I need to taunt him. Come on, or her in this case. There we go. Taunt, taunt, taunt. And she's just going to fear off anybody who's trying to attack her, including me. There we go. Again, as you can see, she has fully healed. Once again, totally fully healed. So we have to try and lock her down, and we've got to silence her and interrupt her big heal. Can you remember the other mechanic, Tallahassee, of what to do in order to try and stop her with that full heal? And there she goes. She finally goes down. We get ourselves Greed on the Coffer Key, and we've got a Cape of the Trinity, which again is a classic one for some transmog there, and some bile-coloured gauntlets, which also are an old school look there. You can see that green and brown old school look. I'm going to Greed on those ones as well. So what do you think, Katella? Can you imagine doing this with
someone get Merrick over
with
there?
an entire group of level 60s? Can you imagine how hard it would be?
Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy.
I got Merrick.
Very rough. So again, folks, there you go. Looking at the Temple of AQ. This is AQ 40. And I'm cool and really not saying, hey, this feels like a level in Metroid. It sure does. And Sassy Sam is saying, yes, these three are a right royal pain. So there we go. Now, if we look at this map, what do you reckon, Tallahassee? Should we go south now and do the southernmost boss? I think we should. That's just me.
Yeah.
Alright, so head out here and then turn right, folks, and we head south on the map. And again, can you imagine back in the day when we actually never had a map? It was half of the battle was
a nightmare.
It was trying to get around. So okay, so some of you guys have already gone the wrong way, I believe. So we're wanting to head south. South. So we're going this way. And it does sort of creep and crawl around, if I remember rightly, Tallahassee, although I just as easily get lost as anyone else. But I think we have to go north and then it peels off south again, I think, if I remember right.
Yeah, aren't we going up?
Or we come back again. Oh, no, we've gone back. Oh, dear, oh, dear. All right, my bad. I took a wrong turn. I do know that you have to go up to go down again. Russ, do you remember?
No, I don't think you do.
Really? Maybe my memory is
I think
jaded.
Through here and then south.
Is it? I know it's a weird way.
This is not south. Well, it's not down the bottom.
I honestly can't remember. Unless you had to get there at the very end, I really don't remember. I really don't.
I think.
Doesn't look like
I
there's any
honestly
way
can't
out.
remember.
No, neither can I. Alright, well, we'll just go the other way then. Fine. Maybe we'll end up coming back around there, I guess. I remember that there was a choice, though, that everyone used to say, which way do you want to go? And maybe it's my memory being a bit off. It's been a long time. Never mind, it's all part of it. I guess, look at that, even with a map, we're still having a... Whoa! That was a big knockback. And look at that, even at that low level, took half of my health away. Half of my 350. That is incredible, isn't it? So it's still a challenge. Whew. Having said that, though, of course, I really highly recommend that people do this stuff at level because it is such a great challenge. And of course, the getting through this level and getting through this raid, the sense of satisfaction that you get at the end of it is mighty. You really feel like you've accomplished something if you're able to make your way through here, especially around level 60.
Oh, to the fall.
Whoa, look at that. You can see the entire
Toss
health.
me around the room like a rag doll.
Yeah, the entire raid basically got wiped out there. That's amazing. Whoa, and there we go, getting tossed around yet again. Ouch. And even I... So, Rust, you know what? I don't know if you thought that it might be an easy job coming in here today, but goodness me, you're going to have...
That's why I went heals.
Yeah, so I'm so glad that you did, because I wouldn't have thought of bringing in heals, and I'm glad that you're here. We have a very capable priest in the form of Rust. Now, the priest is your main pretty much these days now, isn't she?
Yep, she is.
There we go. And priest is rapidly turning into one of those classes that is becoming one of my favorites in the game. It is... Whoa, there we go, another big knockback there.
Hold up, when people are dead, try not to pull.
Yep,
Because
that's not me.
I think I'm the only one resing.
So we'll just wait for everyone to get their health back. So yeah, the priest is turning into a very interesting class, and I can highly recommend it if you haven't rolled a priest for a long time. Rust, the new mechanics that they've clearly sat down around the table and really done a massive revamp on the priest. There we go, we're clear to go now, folks. A revamp on the priest, wouldn't you say, Rust?
More so from Cataclysm, they made the whole stuff much more.
Yep. It's a
I
very...
used to play it before. I still do.
And we can only just hear you too, by the way, Rust. You're very quiet there. I think that they decided... There we go, look at that brood! We got a whole bunch of brood rep coming in there as well. And there is some more transmoggable stuff, including that classic helm there, the Creeping Vine helm. Let's greed on all of those. Yes, please, greed. Yes, please. Thank you very much. And remember, too, back in the day, these were highly, highly sought-after items as well that we were after. Oh, my inventory is full, apparently. Let's see if I can grab that. There we go. And we've got some insignia as well. Do you know what? Funny that my bags are full. Who would have thought? Who would have thought my bags are full? Good Lord.
Everybody on your channel?
Typical.
Yeah, exactly.
So shocked.
Not you, Sambo.
Suppression room coming up.
Oh my God, the suppression room. No! No! If anyone there is watching who knows about the suppression room, you will have pity on us. Here we go. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready for this? Has everyone got their health up?
Group up.
Group
This
up.
used to be so much stress for healers.
I know, it certainly did. Here we go.
Just keep moving. Just keep moving.
Go through.
Stay,
Keep moving.
stack, 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 stay on the tanks. Stack as close
Stay on
as
the
you
tanks.
I'm out of range.
can. And you can see, folks, this is basically a gauntlet here. Look at them all. You've got to keep going because these keep on spawning. Going to try and generate as much aggro as possible and have all of these stick on me as a tank, and of course any other tanks that are around. Look at that, what's up ahead. There are just waves and waves and waves of these soldiers. How you going? Oh, what's happened?
Got a few behind.
Keep up.
You got to keep up. Who's that back there? Who is that? It's Gal. Gal, you have to come. We're going to lose you. All right, no, we're going to have to leave without you, I'm afraid. You've got to keep running. Just do not stop. Do not stop. Now, Mr. Borgius Board, who is saying, I can't find you. Mate, are you on a US server? You've got to be on the US server. If you're on EU, then no, I won't be able to find you. Run! Run, run, run!
No.
So, Stelios, you're dead! No!
No!
Now, I'm going to switch presences to Frost so that I can run a lot faster. Hi, Stelios! Now, if I can get some runic power up, I may well be able to heal you. Now let's see if we can get these guys.
We're losing people to aggro.
Yep, I need aggro, I need aggro. There we go. Come on.
We might
Oh, someone's aggroed the boss.
be in for a couple.
No, don't tell me someone's aggroed the boss.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, Stelios, I'm coming. I'm coming, Stelios. I'm going to res you.
I'll get the boss.
Alright, thank you. Raise ally. There you go, Stelios. You should have a raise
Thank
now.
you.
Try not to aggro him off me, please. Or not.
Stelios, keep running, my friend. Keep running. And definitely don't attack. Definitely do not attack.
He's
No, I'm
got
not. Oh,
He's
God.
dead.
Who, the boss is dead? No,
Yep.
we didn't get to see him. You guys are awful. Look at that classic robes there.
that boss is very exciting anyway, so it's okay.
That's true. That is
It's
Fangris
alright.
the Unyielding. There he is. And of course, it's a very interesting look of a boss. So we'll definitely show that to the channel in just a second. Let's okay that. Yes, okay. Thank you. Greed the key. Alright, so yes, this was the boss, folks. There he is. And you can see he's a creepy, sort of weird, spidery looking scaraby thing. Very creepy indeed.
Does that stop them from spawning? I think we can go back and rest them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can go back with them now.
Yeah, because
We got
I don't
rid
see
of
anything near
drop.
me.
So there we go, folks. You
Check
can
that
see our progress. There we go. Didn't work with Across the Realms. Well, it does work across realms, but you've got to be in the same region. So there we go. So yes, I'm Australian, and for Nell, who's that? Nelch, the gypsy who was asking. Yes, I am Australian, born in New Zealand. All right, there we go. Another classic weapon there as well. We shall greet on those. All right, so Big B, as I mount up, let's have a look at the map now. Are we going to head off, splinter off to the side there, to the top right? Is that where we're heading next? I believe, is that right? Up here?
Yep.
Alright, so I'll wait at the entrance for everyone to come back. Oh, this is definitely bringing back some memories. And Rust, you said it, you know what? It's amazing just how stressful it used to be as a healer back in the day, wasn't it? It was nightmare.
Oh my god, yeah.
Absolute nightmare. Let's just have a look at my calendar. Is the Lunar Festival still going on? Yes, I don't need these rockets anymore. Get rid of those. Goodbye. Trying to make room in my inventory. Lunar Festival fireworks pack. Goodbye. Alright, so we'll wait for the rest of the guys and gals over there. We've got Jinx to come over. And I think that's about it. Now, who hasn't got themselves a battle tank mount yet? Mystic Witch, by the looks of things, and Jinx. What about you, Blind? Blind, you haven't got one?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
all right. Don't worry, there's more chances for them to drop yet, so fingers crossed for you. So now we're going to head up here. You can see on your map, we're going to head up into the top right corner and make our way down there.
That's on the axe, by the way, Tallahassee.
Now, who remembers
Thank
what's
you.
going on here? Who remembers? Anyone?
Honestly, can't remember how we pulled the boss.
Anybody? Do you remember, Rust?
You know what? No.
No, I've got a funny feeling that we end up being dropped down in here later, if I remember right. I think. Maybe someone who is there, but I'm pretty sure either that or we go up. I think, is it up? Hang on, we'll soon find out. Let's try. I just seem to remember being up top, so maybe we'll run up there and see what happens. Hang on. Because we can definitely get up. Oh, there we go.
Following a lot here.
Yeah, no, here he is.
Don't remember a lot of it.
No, it is up the top. There we go. So, Vicidus is the next boss. There we go. Someone's already pulled him. I'm not sure who it is that's pulling there, but you may want to be a little careful if you're level 60.
It's got a lot of hit points.
He has got 1.9 million by the looks of things. Is that right?
Yeah, and then we've got to kill these things.
Yep, so he splits off. This is a really interesting fight, guys. You can see there the shatter effect. So he shatters into all of these globules, and then he comes back together and forms one great big boss again. And there we go. Frozen. Can we shatter him again? There he goes, splitting off into his various parts. And they should all come back together.
Okay, he's going to die real quick.
Or he may actually splinter one more time. No, he's down. There we go, another boss down. And these are some really cool old classic, look at that, paladin, shaman and mage bindings of dominance. Wow, this is incredible.
A pet dropped.
A what?
A vicious globule dropped.
Oh my god, it's a pet, folks. It is a pet. Amazing. So all need.
I think everyone needs to need on that.
Yep, everyone needs to need on that. We'll greed on that one as well. Greed on the key. Look at that, how amazing is that? A vicious globule pet need. Yes please.
Oh, I greeted it well.
Stop standing.
Same here.
Oh, what? Who? No. We can always roll again, I guess. Who won it, actually? Let's find out.
I don't think.
I don't think no one's won it yet.
No one's won it yet. Let's wait. So we'll wait for the roll. We'll just wait for it to actually do its normal win. So you have rolled need, Karai need, Karai.
I'm the only one that hit need. I hope somebody else hit need.
No, I hit need as well.
Yeah, I can still trade it, it says. So we can re-roll.
Okay, so there we go. So, alright everyone, if we go /roll...
Stop standing in the stuff.
Yeah, don't stand in the goo. So if everyone goes /roll now, there we go. It looks like Mystic Witchy has got 97. Looks like they're going to take themselves home a pet today. Big B, you got 15 there. 91.
Yep, the whole 15.
Oh dear, oh dear. And is anyone else
okay,
left?
I only got 20.
Oh.
I got 21.
Okay.
Mystic Witch.
Mystic Witch, congratulations to you. You are the proud
Can
new
you
owner
trade me, Mystic? On
of
Pandaria?
a brand new pet. So there you go. Well done. That's if you can trade Mystic.
Yes, I can.
Beautiful. Alright, so now we need to head back out. Congratulations to Mystic there, winning themselves a pet. It's always definitely worthwhile coming into these old instances, especially now with all the battle pets that are going on. You guys are really good. Yeah, we're having lots of fun. That looks like a flan from Final Fantasy, says Tyler LC. What do you reckon, Catella?
Maybe a little.
A little bit like a flan. You know what flans were in that instance that you ran me in our Let's Play series. Do you remember that? Can't remember what it was called now.
Yeah. Totorock.
Totorock, that's right. I definitely remember all of the flans in there. There's no doubt about it. Alright, so now we're going to be heading down
A locker over here as well.
The south. And, oh yeah, locker. Who's got a key? Oh, I've got a key. Woo!
You've got a key.
Yep, we're going to open that one up.
I think I got one too.
As do I.
And a couple of idols.
Oh, Blind died. Can somebody raise him?
Oops. Blind, are you making friends?
Yeah, he fell.
He slipped.
No, I'm getting lost because I can't find you guys.
That's right, we'll come back. We're coming back. We never leave a man behind.
Blind fell into darkness and flame.
I got you, Blind.
There he is. Now, Jinx, can you imagine back in the day if you weren't able to hit M and look at this map? Can you imagine what it was like? It was just one of those places you'd just get lost all over the place. Seriously. Actually, where's Blind? Where are you, Blind?
He's here.
Do you want to hop in my... There you go, you can hop in my bike. Do you want to ride? There we go.
There he goes.
Woo! Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, I won't start singing.
Catella won't like me picking up chicks on this.
That's right. It's a chick magnet. The chicks dig the motorbikes. Alrighty, here we go. A bunch of hive crawlers. Now, if I remember correctly, some of these guys they drop mounts as well, I think.
Well, Blind? All have a chance to drop.
Yeah, they all do. So don't worry, Blind. You'll probably walk out of here with a mount, I would say. And let us know if you get one too. Alright, you can see, look at that, you can actually see the sky up there now too, very cool. And thanks for the buff there, Rust.
Just making sure everybody's still buff.
Yep.
I'm out of range.
Did I fix my volume by the way?
You're still kind of quiet.
Pretty quiet.
Target something first.
There we go, bone scarabs. So if we have a look on the map, folks, you can see we've done 1, 2, 3, 4 bosses. We've got 1, 2, basically 2 and the last one left. I think Tallahassee. Oh, hang on, no, we've got a whole bunch of... we've done the bottom gate. Oh, and then we've got Seathun at the end, of course. So we've got about 3 sub-bosses left to go in case anyone is wondering how progress is going. It's a very large instance. And, of course, we're breezing through it. It normally takes a lot longer than this does. Oh, some more. Ah, that dress isn't that great, unfortunately. Pass on that one. Greed on the scarab. And mounting up. So yes, again, Catella, back in the day, these fights would be taking a lot longer each. A lot longer. And boy, do I hate bugs. Now,
remember, all of these had picked up by a separate tank.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's too far away.
Idle. Oh, we're waiting for another mount to drop. Really want you to get a mount there, Blind Rage.
I can't carry anymore.
And I don't want that either. Full bags again. Good lord. Alright, so you can see we're making our way through these pools, and then we're going to make our way to the next boss here, which is in this blue area just up ahead. Let's see if we can mount up.
Pretty certain that's Hoo Rana. I think.
Oh, really? No. Really?
Yep.
Let's go in. Oh, yeah, it is too. It is Princess Hoo Rana. Oh, my God. Okay, I wonder what this is going to be like. We'll wait for everyone to come in.
I've got a feeling the level 60s are probably going to die.
I think so as well. Basically.
Because of that massive bolt that she does.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll try.
Rust may be able to shield... what's the cooldown on your bubble, Rust? I can't remember.
Oh, I'm not disciplined, so I can't mass bubble us.
Oh,
okay. Hang on. Gone after Mystic.
There we are. Mystic, do be careful.
I think it's because they buffed themselves.
Yeah.
That's right. Just a DPS burn.
And look at that. Yeah, the silences, and look at the health of the raid just instantly drop then.
Stack on the boss. Oh, never mind.
There we go. All done. So what do we got here? Ring of the Martyr. We've got another Greater Scarab Coffer Key, and we've got the bindings again. And of course, you know, the reason you'd run these instances back in the day was for those bindings so that you could get your gear for your class. It was a very, very big event. Alright, so we are now heading down this way. And
we're getting close to the twins.
Yeah, we are getting close to the twins, and that is going to be very, very interesting. And we'll explain how that works very shortly. Let's see if we can clear away this trash.
Yeah, what I can't remember is because there's one that does Plague and then there's one that does Meteorite.
Oh, is it Meteorite?
They used to suck. Yeah, they used to drop Meteorite on you.
Oh, good lord.
And that Meteorite you had to stack, and the one with the Plague you had to spread out.
That's right.
Otherwise it killed the raid.
It was a white. Still a very cool looking instance though. Let's see if we can pull all these guys.
Well, it looks like we got friends.
Gee, they still have a bunch of hit points, don't they?
Yeah, and they're still killing everyone.
Yeah, look at that. Blind is dead.
Sorry.
Mystic Witch is dead. Now, the reason you guys are dying is not your fault. It's because, of course...
No, it is. I was really far.
Well, the other thing is, of course, is we're completely ignoring the mechanics of the fight, and we're just basically like tank and spanking it, which means that there's no setup.
Face rolling.
Yeah, face rolling, and that means that anyone in the raid who doesn't know what's going on is going to get caught up in the AoEs and all of the mechanics of it and die, which is what should happen. Of course, if you ever tried to attempt to play it like this for real, that's what you would be expecting.
Yeah, we lost somebody that went offline. Joe went offline.
Oh, okay. Now, Starlin23 is saying, actually, I'd be more worried, Sambo, if you didn't have full bags. Well, actually, that's a good point. You make a very good point there.
Next up is twins, by the way.
Oh, no, really? Oh, God, is it through that door? It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, this room. Do you know what? I think, just for you guys who are watching from home and who don't understand the gravity of this instance, the next area here was basically enough to be a guild disbander. The amount of times that I had been in this room and I've actually seen guilds destroyed, literally break up on the spot because of this fight, I can't begin to count. And if you ever came in here with a public group as well, and you were trying to sort of figure out how on earth this worked, this would be where people rage quitted the game. It was absolutely amazing.
Alright, are we still in combat?
No.
No?
So, we need to explain this
Fury.
to everybody here. So please, anyone in the group, do not go down there. Do not go down. So you can see we've got a couple of brothers here. We've got Emperor Vec Law and we've got Emperor Vec Nalash. And one of these guys is... Now, which way round is it, by the way? I can't remember, Tallahassee. Which one is the one on our left? Vec Law. Is he the... Oh, he's got the... Let me see from his weapon. He's got the... Oh, I can't remember.
Veclaw is the caster.
He's the caster, isn't he? Because he's got... Yeah, that's right, yep. And this
Yep.
other guy is the melee. So, what's the best way to describe what's happening here? Because we need to stand under those braziers, don't we?
Yep, so the one with the staff, so Veclaw, he only will take damage from casters initially. So they're actually going to have a cast on him. So probably Sonsilla, I think you're a caster?
No, I'm melee.
Melee?
You're melee, okay. Right, this is going to be interesting, because that means that Rust is going to be
Oh my god.
the tank. And then Nalish is the melee one, so melee will focus on him initially, and then we can move over to Veclaw.
Now,
But they've got to go down at reasonably the same time.
Yep, and not only that, folks, but we need to keep them apart. So it doesn't matter how many hit points or what our DPS is. At the end of the day, if these guys get together, they will completely re-heal. And it just keep resetting in a never-ending circle of reset. So we need to keep them apart. Now, how are we going to do that with Rust? Because, boy oh boy.
Is frost not magic? I mean, like, I don't know. I have icy touch, it just says frost.
Maybe. In fact, maybe I should head over with Rust to try and keep the aggro while she DPSs them down.
Maybe I could go unholy. You think that would help?
That's disease.
Yeah, it's disease, unfortunately. So yeah, I think Rust, you and I should head over here. I'll try and keep his attention while you burn him down, and everyone else.
I guess
should go.
Howling Blast would be disease too.
Yeah, I guess they all are plagues. I guess, unfortunately. So I don't think they're counted as a cast. So I'm pretty sure Rust is going to have to do it. There we go. Hello there, Laurie T in the chat room. Matthew is saying, okay, how do you live on YouTube? I'm not sure what you mean by that, to be honest. Oh, how do we go live? Ah, okay, right here. That's a long story. Basically, it's a partner feature for YouTube. There we go. And the Kyle Ice is saying, is Minnie still being nice to you? That's a good question. I haven't spoken to Minnie for a couple of days, so Lord only knows. All right, so Shaden, Blind, Drakella, everyone, you guys need to come up here with Big B, I guess, who will be tanking for you. And you guys need to start going and taking it to him. And Rust, are we still going to pull him down to under the brazier over here? Is that still the done thing these days?
I have not actually done this place with a hoe.
Right, well, are you ready, Big B? Because I'm going to pull my guy to the brazier. You should do the same on your mark.
Yep, so let's hit it.
Alright, so Rust, can you come and...
with a light well.
Yeah, Rust, you need to come and stand under this brazier too, and that's where you need to be tanking him
I'm just
pretty
going to
much.
drop a light well for them, because I can't heal.
Okay. So as you can see, folks, even though we're coming back here at high level with a lot of us and a bunch of us who are running it at level, it is still a difficult task. And this picture right here, Tallahassee, I used to be a Warlock tank. Of course, Warlocks would be the ones who would tank this guy back in the day. And the picture I'm looking at right now, in fact, I'm going to take a screenshot of it, is something that I used to stare at for a very, very long time, sweating bullets, pretty much, as the whole raid would be yelling and screaming at me to try and hold aggro on my Warlock, who was bundled up with stamina, of course, back in the day. So, you remember those days?
I do. We had a Warlock that did exactly the same.
There you go. Alright, Rust, are you ready?
Yep, with my holy DPS.
There we go. A ready check for the entire guild. We're going to remove G, who, by the way, that's not very nice. I hope that you actually got DC'd, because otherwise you basically took a mount and bailed on us.
I think they said they had to go.
Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, so is everyone ready? Have you done a ready check? I don't know why that's not working.
I don't know, you gave me
It
an
didn't
error.
pop up for me.
Okay, fine.
For me either.
Didn't pop up for me either.
Weird.
Alright,
Here we
let's
go.
I am ready.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Pulling. Now, he was immune to my taunt. He was actually immune to my taunt. So, Rust, you are going to have to... And he's blocking.
Let him come to me, please.
There you go. So, yeah, Rust,
not.
you are actually going to have to pull him.
move.
Yep, you need to pull him right back under the brazier. That's it, Rust. Perfect. And I will try and DPS him behind. But he...
Alright.
Whoa. Okay, how are you guys going over there?
Yeah, alright.
Almost 50%.
Alright, this one is a lot harder.
What's he doing?
Yeah, he's come back. I don't know why he did
Oh,
that.
he's
I didn't
changed.
taunt him.
No, they swap.
Oh, that's right.
Remember?
We've got
So
the
you gotta
DPS
run
guy.
across.
That's right.
Would you run across?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
So you got the melee one.
So I'll get the melee one now. And here they go swapping again, and they're about to heal each other completely. And yes, they have healed. Oh dear, oh dear.
Not by much.
No, but they did heal all the same. About 200k hit points there. And look at that, they're coming together now. Yep, really need to get them
I
apart.
can't get aggro on them because someone's DPS is ridiculously high.
That's not me.
You gotta move them
I'm
back,
only
guys.
putting it down.
Move them back.
Yep, back.
Move them back.
Back.
Move them back.
So where
Run
this one
back.
is good. So Rusty doing well.
Run back to me. Run back to me. Just turn around and run back to me.
There we go. That's the one. There we go.
Megan
Carlos
DPS.
Hill is saying you guys can do this. There we go. Alright, swapped over, so now I can DPS him under the brazier. And again, folks, even after all these years and we're 30 levels way too high, it is still a challenge. And that says something about these two. And this is not even the boss. And Mr. Gwitchy is nearly dead there. Jinx McNinja has died. Mr. Mystic is dead. Stelios is about to die. And the Scarabs are coming in and taking their toll. Oh my lord.
Swapped.
Swapped, I got it. I got him.
Ooh, and a big knockback there.
It faded.
And we've got the explode bug going on, and these guys are going to come back together unless we can pull them apart. And they are going to... Oh, they just healed up again. They healed again. Many whelps handle it. And they are healing again. They are together. You must pull them apart.
I don't know who's got him.
I have the aggro on the road.
Ours is on rust.
Here, I'm pulling him away.
And look at that. They have healed themselves all the way back up to 25%.
I'm just going to melee him.
Yeah. This is edge of your seat stuff. Someone's saying he's almost dead. He was, but now he's not. There we go. Good to see you too, Laurie T. And look, he's healed himself back up to 500,000 hit points. This is insane,
They're
folks.
too close.
They are way too close. And look at that, they've linked themselves again.
Oh wait, I can.
And he's got himself up to 600k. Alright, so you guys are too close. You need to pull him back. That's it, all the way
He's
back.
coming now. You got him.
Taking a
I can see
screenshot
why
there.
this is a grilled breaker.
Yep, so can you imagine
Swap.
there we go, swapping around. This is us having difficulty with level 90s. Level 90s are in here and it's this rough.
Okay.
And yes, so you can imagine why this is a guild breaker at the time, because everyone starts getting shitty with everyone else. Because this fight, honestly, I've been in a version of this fight that went for an hour and 30 minutes.
One of them's down.
One of them is
You got
down.
him.
There we go, now one's down, the other one is down. Congratulations, guys, we finally did it. Look at that formula, enchant gloves with threat. That was one of the only places you could actually get that threat enchant pattern from. So definitely greed on that one. You'll be able to sell it on the auction house still to this day.
No,
It
it's
still
Bop.
features. There we go. Oh, is it Bop, is it?
Bop.
Oh, it's changed,
Yep.
because that used to be a real source of gold, that one, back in the old days. Wow. Okay, that's a shame. And what else we got here? And a subtlety. There we go. Let's just read all of these for transmogging. A royal Kuragi belt. Very cool. Did any mounts drop in there? No. None whatsoever. And the Lord's insignia dropping as well. So there you go, folks. You can tell even after all this time that was still a very, very rough fight. Good Lord Almighty. Blind Rage, how do you reckon you'll be able to handle that one with multiple tanks? To do it properly, you need about 4 tanks, and 2 of them need to be tanks that aren't tanks, if you know what I mean, like warlocks and whatever. Do you reckon you could survive that fight at level? Mentally?
Maybe.
Please don't go out the door yet.
No.
I'm not going anywhere.
Ooh, got a coffer key finally.
Well done. I'm going to go over here and loot. Catella, do you reckon you'd be able to handle it, so to speak, or would you get crabby with everyone after a while? After about an hour and 10 minutes, what do you reckon?
I think it depends on the group.
It definitely does. And I dare say, of course, that there are equally as long fights in Final Fantasy as well, especially 11, that I've never seen, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she says. All right, so where are we going to be heading? Not yet, but we are going to be heading down there, folks, where I'm in that general direction that I'm running. And you can see that is going to take us to some of the last couple of bosses. But if you open your map, folks, open it up and then drop down the little drop down in the top left-hand corner, or rather the top right-hand corner, you can see we are in the Hive Undergrounds. We've got the Temple Gates, which is where we came in. But then the last one there is the Vault of Sithun. And that is our final destination. That is our final destination. There we go. Good job, Sambo, says everyone. We did a very good job in this classic AQ40 run. All right, so Tallahassee, what's up? What's up? What's happening?
We roll out.
Let's do it, folks. Let's go. Mount up. And this, again, is somewhere where you really want to stay together because these things can be a little bit nasty. Well, I mean, we might burn through them quickly, I'm not sure, at this level. But
we'll burn through them pretty quick.
Are nasty mobs, I remember that much.
Oh, they're all nasty at this level. And that whirlwind used to just destroy people.
Yep. We can see Blind Death. It destroyed Blind there, and we got the fear going on as well. Look at that, we've got ourselves
blue.
2. Yep, that is awesome. Now, can I, before anyone rolls anything, who here does not have a mount of any colour, please?
Blind.
I do not have one.
Okay, so Blind.
I don't have one either.
Setsu.
Blind, Setsu, Tallahassee says 3. Is that all?
I don't have one either.
And Jinx.
4. Okay, so will only you guys roll, and please roll a need. Everyone else, please pass, and good luck. And let's see what happens.
Gosh darn fear.
Yep, the fear is terrible. So who's this? Wait a minute. Mystic Witchy, you won with a need roll, Mystic? Mystic, you need to trade that.
I think he or she didn't have one yet either.
I thought they won a mount just before. They actually, what they did do was win a battle pet as well. So
I think they just won the battle pet.
Oh, okay, all right. So Mystic, can you let us know, Mystic? Did you actually won? Now, who's that?
I got a green one.
Well done. Congratulations to you, Blind. You got yourself a green. All right, so assuming that Mystic does not have one as well, so let's actually outright ask there in the raid chat. No, /R, please. What? /raid. There we go. Mystic. Oh, Mystic. Oh, there we go. Mystic. Oh, no, I do not. All right. Congratulations to you, Mystic. That is fantastic. So does that mean we've only got 2 people left who don't have a mount? Is that right?
Jinx and who?
Yeah, Jinx.
Me. Setsu.
That's fine.
Jinx and Amir. There we go. All right. So I don't have a key. So you two are guaranteed the next ones, and let's fingers crossed hope that they drop. There's another box over here, by the way. If anyone's got another coffer key, just where I am, you can see it hidden away in the corner. So for those of you guys who are joining us late on the live stream, we are running AQ40 right about now, and we're quite far through. We've worked our way all the way through all of these sub-bosses here. You will die, says Sithun, and we're making our way to the penultimate boss and then into the chamber of Sithun himself.
I had a very funny wipe on the big worm boss with this in 40.
Oh, hang on, wait a minute. Now we've got ourselves an interesting shield here. That is a classic transmog shield, which I can use. But look at that, there is a mount. That is beautiful. So Jinx, please need, and the same with you, Amir, please need now, and everyone else pass, please. And passing, there we go. And Stelios, aka, that is Amir, I believe, is that right?
Yep.
Congratulations to you, my friend. So now, Jinx,
Thank you.
Jinx, you are
Who has a coffer key?
You are guaranteed the next win. So not me, I do not have a coffer key.
I do have one, so.
Yep, come on over. There we go. All right, now, Rust, your voice for some reason is very, very quiet. Here's another coffer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, there you go. No, that's a bit better. There we are.
Oh, okay.
And look at that. Look at what has dropped. It is Doombringer itself. And this was a classic back in vanilla days. You can see their chance on hit sends a shadowy bolt at the enemy, causing 200 shadow damage. And that was a big deal back in the day, without a doubt. And you can actually still put this one up on the auction house. So definitely greed for that one if you'd like it, because it is very, very cool. It's a classic one, that one. There we are. Did you ever end up getting that, Tallahassee?
No, I didn't have that one. I had another one that was a level 40 purple one.
Ah.
And it had the same model.
Right. I don't remember what that one was called.
I can't remember what that one's called either.
So yep, here we are making our way in. Let's see if we can just grab all of these guys. And again, I think this was one of the pools where you had to have a whole bunch of like multi-tanking, wasn't it, around here for this one?
Tanking.
What was that, sorry?
Everything needed multi-tanking back in the day.
That's true. Oh, and look at that, will you? Jinx McNinja!
Hey, Jinx.
A green.
Yay.
Congratulations, my friend. That is all yours. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's a yellow one.
Alright, everybody now need. Please, everybody need. On the yellow.
I got a yellow, so I'm passing.
Oh, thank you very much there, Merrick. And who is going to win this? Oh, me! Oh, my lord! I actually won something.
Congrats.
Amazing.
Congrats.
Thank you very, very
Well
much.
done.
In fact, I'm going to put that on my hotbar right now and equip that. I've never, ever in my life had a yellow one before. So there we go. I'm very happy about that. Whee! All right. Oh my lord!
Oh,
Look at that!
Oh my god!
Another yellow one. This is all happening live on our stream here, folks. This is amazing. So of course I'm going to pass on that, as will no doubt anyone else who's got a yellow one. So good luck to the rest of the guys and gals. And let's see who won that. That was Stelios! Jinx McNinja! Congrats, my friend. Now Tallahassee, you've got one already. Did you get a green one?
No, I've got one on another character, so...
Alright, so you've definitely got one.
No, I haven't got one on... Yeah, but I don't have one on Bigby.
Right,
so
but it will be in your pets, your mounts list, right? You'll be able to still actually write it in here. Because it is for me.
Is it?
Yep. So
Yeah, you'll still be able to write it.
So if you have a look, you should be able to write it now. No problemo.
Because I got mine on my hunter.
Alright folks, so here we... Oops, got some loot over there. Make sure we pick that up. There we go. Alright, so this is it. We are now getting close, folks. This is coming up on the end of AQ40, and this area in here is very interesting as well. Tallahassee, I used to cry in here. I don't know about you, but this was a nightmare. It wasn't. I don't think it was ever meant to be, but let's quickly go to the chat room there. Laurie T. Sambo, a tip for Minecraft single player. Thank you. Right now is not when I need a tip for Minecraft single player, but thank you all the same. Ryu Art, I wish I was in that guild. They share lots of drops. That's right. We absolutely, all of our communities, we do the right thing when it comes to drops. We make sure that everybody gets something, because that's the way we roll. So there you go. All right, now Deldin, what have you got to say there? Scrolling past so quickly. Can't wait to run this with you guys when I get higher in level. We will always run the classic content because it is so much fun. Right now, Big B, what happened with your mount? Did you find it will be either listed under green or yellow or blue or something like that? Nothing in your list?
No, nothing in my list. But then again, I haven't used that mage in forever.
Right. Well, maybe then...
Quite literally forever.
Well, I think that if another one
actually,
drops,
not quite literally, but...
It's for you.
No,
right.
no, that's fine.
Alright, let's do
Let's
this
just
thing.
kill stuff.
Let's do it. Away we go. Come on. Look at that, folks. It is none other than Oro himself, and this guy was a right royal pain in the ass with 2 million hit points back in the day. And he's got Shaden firmly in his target right there. He's immune to taunting.
He'll actually chase you all the way out of the room.
Yep.
If you wipe. I had it happen once. It was coming down.
That's
like
why it was a nightmare.
A Tremors movie.
Yep, it is. It is a play on the Tremors movie. And there you go. He stunned us all there. That was the nightmare part there because, of course, no heals could get off, no nothing. I think we're going to be okay this time because we're just literally going to have the DPS to burn through him. And there it goes. And easy as that. So let's see what has dropped here. We've got an intact hide. We've got the larvae of the Great Worm, which is a cool looking gun, by the way. If you control click on that, you can see it is actually a bug gun, which is kind of neat. So there you go. Unfortunately, it's bind on pickup and a greater scarab coffer key as well. So yeah, back in the day, that was very rough. All right, well, will you look at that, folks? Now it's time to go up to the chamber that we were trying to head to before, and that's the white area on our map. If you look at that, need to head back out and head north, and that is going to take us through, I think, into the chamber. I think Tallahassee, is that right? Actually, into Sethun, his actual final chamber, and we won't give the game away for people who haven't been in this before, so that they don't know what to expect. Because of course, the very first time you do this, it is a very interesting proposition as to when you finally figure.
You need to all run in at once.
Yes, you do, or else you're going to get locked out. Yeah. So we'll definitely do that. We'll line up before we go in.
I'm going to ask, how many times did you die in this?
Seriously.
Trying to run in.
I have memories of just literally running. Oh! Right, Tallahassee.
2 more yellows.
Tallahassee, can you please need
No,
on the... No, please need.
Everyone needs on them. Everyone needs on them.
There's 2 here.
Everyone needs on them.
Tallahassee.
Everyone needs on them.
I need it
I'm
on
going
one.
to pass on all of them.
Tallahassee, we're going to all pass on one. I'm passing on one and needing
I'm passing
on the
on
other.
both.
No! No, well, you know what? We're going to be able to trade them anyway. Oh no, they're bind on pickup.
I won't accept them.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
No, shush.
Oh my lord.
Move.
Okay, well I've passed on one anyway. There we go.
Inventory is full.
Oh wait a minute, there's a... Look, here we go. Tallahassee, in here, actually in here is a crystal. It's actually sitting in the corpse. I have a full inventory. I've already got a yellow one. Please come back here and just loot this corpse.
I'm already too far away.
No! Come back. I'm not going any further until... What do you reckon in the chat room there, folks? Until Tallahassee comes here and picks up this yellow crystal, which is literally sitting on this corpse. And I'm going to be as stubborn as it comes. And Jinx, please don't loot it because it will bind to you.
I got a yellow one, Sambo.
There we go. Come on.
God, you're such a pain in the ass.
That's right. Not moving. Not moving.
Sambo, I got a yellow one.
Congratulations.
I can't see anything. I can't see anything.
Who just did that? Oh, for God's sake. Mystic Witchy, what did you do that for?
Everyone already hit need.
What? No, for the second one. It was actually literally sitting in the...
It was being rolled for. That was the second one being rolled for.
Oh, so who picked up the other yellow one?
Blind.
Don't worry about it.
Blind did.
Oh, blind. No. Did you use it yet?
Blind won one.
They
Don't
can
worry.
trade them apparently.
I needed on one of them.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Seriously, that's not good. That was sitting there on the corpse waiting for you to come and loot, and it still didn't happen. How does that even work?
Just Sambo.
Everybody
Sambo,
roll.
calm your tits.
No, it
Everyone
was
rolled.
rolled. Everyone rolled Sambo, and
Really?
Blind got the first one that came through, and then the other one, once everybody rolled, it went to Mystic Witchy.
Really? But it was sitting empty in a actual...
Somebody hadn't rolled yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does until everybody rolls.
It waits. It sits there until everybody rolls.
I actually disagree.
No, it does sit there until everyone rolls.
No, I know that, but I actually won. If you go back and look, I won that, and my bags thankfully were full, and so I wasn't able to loot it. So
Don't go any further than that.
No, don't go. Stop.
Don't.
All right. So anyway, never mind. Here we are. So we are now in the final part. This is the vault, folks. If you're watching from home, we're in the vault of Sethun or Kithun, however you want to say it. And this is the big bad guy. So this is one of the old gods of WoW. How would you describe it? Is he a titan, actually? He's not a titan, is he? He's just one of the old gods. Is that right, Tallahassee?
No, he's not a Titan, he's just an old god.
Right. Not that there's a just about a old god. This is, look, everyone in the chat room saying, take it, Tallahassee, for God's sake. Yes, exactly right. So this is about as powerful a being as it gets in terms of the lore of the game. So this is literally one of the old gods that were around way back when it was like primordial ooze, I guess, when they created Azeroth. So that's what this is all about. So what I suggest we'll do is dismount, and that way is more chance of us all not messing this up. So we'll dismount, and what we're going to have to do is run straight ahead. You can see if you run in and then head over to the right, we are going to run into Sithun. So you can hear him. You can hear him in the background there. Now, if you have empty bags too, I suggest that you just ditch some of your junk now. If you've got full bags, rather. Ditch some of that junk. I'm going to do just that. I don't want my Moonglow alcoholic beverage. I don't want Life Spirit. Get rid of that. Let me see. What else have I got? I definitely want my cooking ingredients. There we are. Now, do you remember back in the day, Tallahassee, where guilds would actually troll other guilds in here? Do you remember that? And you would get
You never used to troll guilds, but you used to kill your guildmates by just peeking around the corner before everyone was ready.
And so you do not do that. So what we do is we all walk up. I'm going to place a marker on the ground, and it's going to be purple, and it's going to be there. So you are all welcome to go and stand right there, right now, and we'll stack on that. Nice and simple. There we go. So yes, if you're watching from home, this is nerve-wracking because this is the part where everybody dies, pretty much, I guess. So the thing is that we are going to come across something and someone, but you know what? I think we should just leave it for a surprise. What do you reckon, Rust? Do you reckon we need to explain it, or should we just let things take their course?
Let's just run in a nice tight group.
Yep, exactly. Let's do that. All right, so I'm going to operate a ready check. Excuse me, and let's see if it works this time. Does everyone get that?
Nope. I just got an error message.
Nope.
That's weird.
Nope.
I don't know why that's not working.
I didn't get anything either.
That is weird. Okay, no idea. Well, we'll assume that everyone is ready, and here we go. So on the count of 0, so it's going to be 3, 2, 1, run. So hopefully everyone's ready. So everyone watching along from home, wish us luck. This is it. This is our final boss, and trust me, this could take a while. Here we go, folks. Sithun himself on AQ40, one of the most classic 40-man raids in Vanilla WoW. 3, 2, 1, 0, and go! Go, 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 go! Look at who it is. Ouch.
Wow.
Yep.
Ow.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Alright, now is the time. Tallahassee, would you like to explain what people are not meant to do? Hopefully they've figured it out very quickly.
Stay in the laser.
That's right. What about the black stuff?
Don't be in the black stuff. Kill the tentacles.
Kill all the tentacles. Stay away from the the laser. Stay moving. If a tentacle pops up, absolutely grab it.
I need a target.
There we go. And because, fortunately, there we go, there's some more. Fortunately, because we are high level here, some of us can take these down in one shot.
It's too far away.
And there go the lasers, folks. Stay well out of the lasers. Thank you, Rust.
Where is the laser? I can't even see the laser.
My side.
Okay.
Sambo's running right into it, naturally.
Who, me? No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm running around the other way. Here we go.
Is it dead already?
Nah, here he comes. Oh,
no,
he's coming up. Here we are. Look at that, folks. It is. The old god has come up. Oh my god. Here we go. Oh, and he doesn't like that. So now we can hop on in there. Oh, and what is happening? He's gobbled me up. He's got me. He's got me. What is happening, folks? And here we go. We are now on the inside. This is what happens. This is what would kill everyone. This is what would make people leave guilds, is that you end up now. We are inside Sithun's stomach. That's what this is. And the green goo is indeed his stomach acid. And we've got to try and kill these tentacles. There we go. Hello, Bigby. Do you remember these days? And of course, back in the day, the green would kill you. Nasty. And then we've got to try and get on here. And there we go, and we stay here, and we get spewed back out the top, back out his intestines, up through his internal organs, and back out the top. And that is what happens. Now, looks like most of the party is dead. Good Lord. So I'm going to try and get a few hits off, see if we can actually take a big chunk of health out of him.
That ability isn't ready yet.
And then get out of the black stuff. There we go. So again, folks, this is a single boss that is designed for 40 players. And there we go, he is down. Everyone should have got themselves a Temple of AQ 40 achievement. Congratulations, that is Sithun down. We will not loot him just yet. We'll wait for everyone to be rezzed, because that is good manners. So please do not loot the corpse. That is it. Now, normally, what do you reckon, Rust? How long would that fight take normally with a actual raid of level 60, 40 level 60 players, do you reckon?
It took us days just to learn how to run in.
Yep, that's right.
Because you used to have an add-on to stay a certain distance away from each other.
Yep.
Because if you didn't, that laser would kill you like it did everybody.
That's right. And it was all about trial and error and learning the mechanics of that fight. And it was one of the nastiest raids for years in the game. Absolutely incredibly difficult. And like I say, it was the cause of many downfalls of many guilds and the cause of many relationship breakups, and you name it. It's a famous boss, and it was called the Real World Killer because it would kill so many real world relationships. It was absolutely amazing. And yes, it is gross, and yes, it looks like an eyeball. And Matthew is saying, man, I miss this game. That there is classic. In fact, I would love to run that again at level, because that is a real challenge and a half without a doubt. It is absolutely nightmare material. Stuff of nightmares indeed. And of course, what we missed out that you guys didn't hear because we killed him so fast is a whole bunch of really interesting audio files that go along with that fight as well, because it normally takes... How long do you reckon it takes to actually get him down, Tallahassee? Like that final fight.
It used to take us about 30 minutes to get him to like 10%, and then we'd just die. Yep. We'd all die.
Yep. So it's a very long, grueling fight. Let's go in there and check out the spoils now and see what he actually has for us. And there we go. Ring of the Godslayer, which back then, 21 agility and 27 stamina was godlike. That was absolutely godlike back in the day. And I'm going to pass on that. Of course, today you basically get that at... Well, you get it at level 1 almost, don't you? Husk of the Old God. We've got the Eye of Sithun. Now, are there multiple ones, or is it just the one? Does only 1 out of 40 get that quest? Who can answer me that one?
Only
one.
What
did that quest give you again?
I think it ended up being... It was either the other colour mount or the token for the gear. I can't remember now. Because there was another token, even though we got these carapace of the old god, which are all the tokens for the classic old gear that you can go and get from the token vendor. I'm pretty sure that this quest ended up in I can't remember. We'll have to find out. Someone's going to have to let us know when they win it. Yeah, let's have a look at the gloves.
We're going to greet or need it?
I think everyone needs it.
Yeah, the eye need it. Definitely need the eye. And those gloves are awesome. I'm going to greet on those for sure. They're very cool.
I know. I want them as well.
Now, this is the other very
purple
cool
rain
thing.
Gloves.
Yeah, purple rain gloves. You may want to... I don't know if anyone has greeted or needed on the tentacle of Sithun, but that is a very cool trinket because it actually summons a tentacle to your aid. So it's very unique. Did anyone already roll on it? Are we greeting or needing on that?
I haven't touched it yet.
Okay, so the tentacle...
Then we should all hit need?
Yep, tentacle is a need. There we go. Need on the tentacle and need on the eye. And there we are. So I apparently won the tentacle.
Woohoo! I got the eye.
And you got the eye.
Congrats, Merrick.
Thank you. Congrats, Merrick. Now, Merrick, are you able to please accept that quest and tell us what it says? In the meantime, I will equip the trinket, if I can find it. Let's see if I go
I got the gloves.
Okay, so the walls tremble. A force of evil older than the world itself has been destroyed. You look at the remnants of the colossal abomination. Your heart nearly freezes. Even in death, you can feel the legacy of Sithun, evil around you. You've done what was thought to be impossible. You grab the eye stalk from of the fiend, stowing it safely in the pack. Take your eye of Sithun to the dragons in the next chamber.
Aha, now there are quests you'll see on the map, so yes, we do need to do that. Now, before we do that, why can't I see my vanquished tentacle of Sithun? Why can I not actually see it in my bags, and why does it not come up in a search? Very interesting. Did I not actually loot it or something? That's weird. Carapace? I don't know why, because look, I search with VAN, and there's nothing there. Did anyone else get it instead of me? I'm not sure what the go is there. Maybe I need to actually pick it up. Ah, there we are. It's actually not picked up. Duh. There we are. Okay, let's have a look at this and see if I can equip it. VAN. And there it is. Okay, so we'll pop that on myself. There we go. Equip that. And I've got to wait for a cooldown, unfortunately, but I will show that to you guys before we leave. All right, so let's mount up now and finish this off. We need to go and talk to the dragons now.
I think Tallahassee wanted a screenshot.
Oh, screenshot, of course, in front of the big boss. How could I even not think of that?
Everybody should get on their mounts, though.
Yep, definitely get on your mount.
Sure.
I'm on a mount. There we go. We're going to
actually puts us all on the same level, so yeah, you can just line up really well with them.
Definitely.
Except Sambo has to be all the way in front.
No, I'm squeezing it. You guys need to squeeze over. Squeeze over. There we go.
Push over.
Push over. Huh? There we go. Look at that. We are victorious, folks. We are Distant World, and we have vanquished Sithun. There he is. Pictorial proof, live stream proof that we were able to take this nasty old god down. Screenshots galore going on there. That is definitely one for our gallery. And you know what? That is absolutely perfect timing, because I'd love to be able to carry on. We have completely run out of time now. We are actually over time. That is amazing. I hope the group didn't hurt themselves carrying Sambo, says the Jag fan Bob. Thank you very, very much. Starlin23 is saying that
nothing
was
out
great.
of the ordinary.
Nothing out of the ordinary. That was great. Congrats, everyone. Congrats indeed. Good job, guys and gals. Grats on the win, says Dark Prince Roman and Carlos Hill. And Ryu Arta saying, grats, I'm going to have nightmares about that boss. You know what? I am as well, because he is super duper creepy. But I would like to thank everyone who joined us in the live stream YouTube chat. Thank you. This is for you, as always. Don't forget, tomorrow, of course, we've got yet another live stream. Tomorrow it is DC Universe Online with the guys and gals from our amazing Super Zeros site, and Super Zeros League, rather. And tomorrow we're going to be looking at the player housing for sure in DC Universe Online, and that is via the Home Turf expansion, so you definitely don't want to miss that. I'd also like to thank everyone who joined us here today in the game, that of course being Blind Rage, Steph on Sunsella, we've got Merrick down the end there, we've got Drakella, who is Catella, we've got Bloodsail Admiral, and oh my god, you're mental for getting that title, Kurai aka Rust, thank you for your stellar healing today. We've got Stelios, who of course is Amir, we've got Mystic Witchy, grats on your blue mount and your yellow mount there. We also have me there, we've got Sergeant Bigby, who refused to get a mount. One day we'll get you one. We've got Shaden, the Death Knight, and we've got Jinx there as well. Thank you guys. Hope you had fun, and congratulations on all your mounts. In the meantime, we absolutely need to get out of here. On behalf of myself, Sambo, and everyone here, it's us saying take care. Hope you guys are having a great week wherever you are in the world. We do look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.